Hey guys.
Welcome back to the channel.
Today we are in Warner Brothers studio. And what are we doing again?
Today is a special day because it's our first day in California. We want to start in the right foot. We want to start in the core of Hollywood, which is just doing a tour here at Warner Brothers. So hopefully we're going to be able to take a tour in some of the studios. I don't know if we're going to be able to film, and this has been a huge surprise for the kids because they were not expecting it at all.
No.
Are you excited?
Yes.
And I'm telling you guys, if you're brand new here, welcome to 2K's Adventure channel. Our main mission is to help you have fun when you come to Central Florida or even in California. With that said, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are we waiting on?
Wait, Mom, hit me.
Mom, hit it! Oh, look at these guys. If this is not the core of Hollywood, I don't know what else we could give you right now. Look at this. Where movies are made. So guys, the first thing you gotta do once you go through security is just come through this door. And this is where the tour entrance is. We gotta show the tickets and they let us in. This is basically the waiting room right before the tour starts. This is history, people. History. And Carla's already geeking out. Look at this. Warner Bros. Animation. Look at these guys. The Warner family. The birth of Warner Bros. So if you come over here, it gives you a story of how Warner Brothers started. This is unbelievable. The fact that we're here is completely surreal. They do have a first in television section, and they have some of the most famous shows like ER, Chico and the Man, right over there. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Something that Carla actually likes is Phoebe's guitar.
Smelly cat.
Smelly cat right there. Why not? And they do have some picture here from friends themselves. This is pretty cool because we're literally standing on a diagram of what it will be the entire studio lot, and that's basically the stages. So what stage is that? Do you see that number? 16?
Yeah.
And that's number 10 over there. So just giving you an idea of how they design these stages. As I told you, on the lot now, you see Ellen, Lucifer is right there. Shining Value, The Rookie, and there's more. Lucifer continues to, which is one of my favorite shows right now. It's currently being recorded. Look at the amount of production going on right now. Young Sheldon is there, The Rookie, All American, which is a cool show too. So now that we've been checked in, they basically send us to groups. So now we're in group number 5, waiting for the tour to start.
Some of your favorite TV shows and movies are made. And then after that, I'll be dropping off at our Stage 48, which is our script labs, which is AT&T today. They created the Vita movie. The last line is, you make sure that's what Friday built, because Friday the 13th was their first blockbuster, and it allowed them to go on to make all types of other franchises, including The Conjuring and Mortal Kombat. This is our original film vault. So if you notice, there are sprinkler systems above each door. Back in the day, film was made with nitrate, and nitrate was extremely flammable. So if any time the films were to combust, the sprinkler systems would go off. Hopefully the films would be saved and not too much damage would be done to their house. You would strike a set. So we put them over here, we just throw a big black tarp over them and wait for the production to meet them again. Alright, so this is our jungle area, most notably. This was used in True Blood as the bar that they often go to. And AJ and McQueen, this was their camp location. Right over here. And also the barn was used in the Annabelle creation. I believe this is where the scarecrow comes to life, if you've ever seen that one. The real scary part in that movie. Here we go. That's creepy.
The building at the start of the jungle was Merlot's Bar, HBO's True Blood. And our lagoon became a not-so-private lake for Natalie Wood in The Great Race. It was featured in an Emmy Award-winning episode of ER. It was 19th century Japan in The Last Samurai.
And most recently, this area was used for our show All American, which is based on a true story. This was Spencer's dad's cabin. This is where the boys came to hang out.
Oh, very interesting.
Now the cabin is an example of a practical set. A few things have filmed here though. Fuller House did an episode. They did like a flash mob episode. I think DJ gets proposed to right here. George Lopez also filmed on the street as he's being the neighborhood watch. And most recently this house 187 in Bob Hart's Abishola. This is Bob's house. And one of my favorites, it was Boiling Springs, Tennessee in Norbit with Eddie Murphy. Let's see, looks a little congested.
Alright guys, so before we go and move on to show you more about the production, make sure we're sharing any valuable content to you. Hit that like button if you happen to be brand new around here. Consider subscribing for more content like this one, where we take you all over and show you things and give you recommendations of things that you could do with your family. So do us that favor, share it, you know, show us some love, support the channel by subscribing and liking. Do it right now. Do it.
Right, it's such as you go inside and film inside. We use things like vinyl on the floor in case ladies are wearing things like high heels. They won't combat with the sound of their voice for their lines. Also, sometimes you won't have ceilings. We usually put canvases, painted canvases, and just put them over bars, and then you have a ceiling to make it real easy. Whose house was this? Lorelai's and Rory, and it also doubled as Suki's house.
Suki.
Suki from
And obviously in Gilmore Girls, it's really cold all the time. They have snow falling on the ground. And what productions will sometimes use
Kyla, how excited are you?
I'm so excited. Gilmore Girls.
You just walked into a production house.
Our way back over.
Pretty cool.
Speaking out here, guys.
This is when they renovated the
Oh, yeah.
episode. You see the...
Oh, are you looking at the wallpaper that's still there?
Yeah.
Always forget about
I
that.
remember that episode.
Wow. So this is the house used for Pretty Little Liars and the Geller from Friends. The parents, yeah, Monica and Ross, the Gellers. That's from Gilmore Girls, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, here we can see that this practical doesn't have a ceiling. A good example of that. But obviously there is room for an actor to stand up here in case they need to shout out the window or do their lines out there. And that's what that's for. So this building has 3 different sides, so we can use it as different things. The other side right now is a fire station, but they're actually building Courtney Cox's apartment complex for a new show called Shining Vale, and that's like a horror thriller TV show. So look for that when it comes out. Animal creation and also
What is that you were saying about that?
This building can be used for 3 different facades. It's got 3 entrances, so one of it's a high school, one of it is a elementary school, and the one on the other side is right now is being used as a fire station for one of Courtney Cox's show, like thriller show that's coming up.
So it's currently being used.
So it's currently being used right now.
Wow.
And right now, the firehouse and this is set up for young children. I believe it's supposed to be Medford, Texas. For County General Hospital.
Oh, wow. Did they do research?
Completed with an L train or an elevated train. The L train looks like it's pulled a real train, but it's only made out of things like resin and wood and made up to look real neat.
I like it.
Now the building behind it, the Art Deco building, was used in Batman Returns. If you remember, Danny DeVito's character Penguin is running up these steps and trying to figure out his real name. Does anyone remember what his real name was? Currently set for Shameless, but of course they finished filming their entire series, so we just have everything about our New York studio.
Humphrey New York Street was also the starting
Starts
line.
doing his dance, and of course, all the cops follow along as well. But if you might recognize it from Friends, this is where Ross loses his monkey Marcel, and they're looking and running around looking for him. Also, we use this street a lot in our gangster films. One with James Cagney called Public Enemy. This is where they come to hang out and eat. And Smokey Bergram and Humphrey Bogart share coffee, reading a newspaper, and they find out the war has come to France. And then, like you said, Emma Stone's character in La La Land goes to the movie. It's right across the street. You have Cafe Sur La La. Where her and Ryan Gosling enter the cafe. And they're walking down this way, talking about movies.
Now this is pretty cool. This is basically the fountain that they use for Friends at the beginning of the show. And this is where they did that reunion, right?
Yeah.
They did it right over here. That's pretty awesome though.
Yeah, so here's the cafe culture as well. On the other side of the fountain is where Ross learns how to play rugby from his British girlfriend. And on this side is where Rachel and Phoebe go for a run, and Rachel finds out Phoebe runs like a crazy woman and is totally embarrassed.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
On the last one, here's some just right here.
Alan's production office is right here.
Got more.
Wow. Artist entrance. Whoa. Man, this is awesome. This is so cool. Wow.
So this is backstage in Ellen.
Ellen shop. This is awesome. Wow, this is awesome.
Exactly. He'll come out of these gates or lines.
Wow.
All right, come on, bro.
Wow. This is the current stage right now for the Ellen show.
Well, Meryl Streep just has her own chair because she's Meryl Streep. With Tom Hanks, he comes a lot. And Drew Brees is like really good friends with her.
This is pretty cool. This is where usually Twitch or the guest DJ hangs out. Alan, if you ever watch Alan shows, he comes from there and dances over here. Pretty cool though. It's a pretty big stage though.
Allow us to print billboards for marketing and backdrops for productions, while graphic artists design signs and imagery here. On an average day,
I don't think so, but like they're building a bunch of doors. There's a New York subway station on one of the stages, and so there's a bunch of stuff from that lying around.
Batman.
I know there's Batman. I don't know what that was.
That's what I was thinking.
Check this out, guys. And actually Central Perk pattern. We're in Central Perk. Pretty cool. This is pretty cool though.
It is awesome.
So you could actually come over here, buy some coffee, yeah, and have lunch over here too, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that.
That is awesome. I tell you what, such a cool experience so far. I'm loving this.
This is a must.
Yeah, and in this section you could actually take a picture on this photo up from inside
Actual
Central, the actual set, right? From inside Central Perk, from the set of Friends. And just so you know, they also have a prop from Big Bang Theory over here as well. You could actually take a picture here or here. Look at this, Kyla. Kyla, you doing the YMCA over there? You're making what is his name? Dobie?
Look at that.
Look at that, guys. He's doing exactly what Kyla is doing. That's the most exercise Kyla has done all summer. She already tired. So after you pass Central Perk, you could actually find Chandler's and Joy's football table, and also the recliner chairs. You could actually use them. This is pretty cool. This is awesome. Look, some of the wardrobe that they use. That's pretty cool. And also there's other things simulating the Central Perk over here that you could actually use after you buy your food from there, simulating your inside. Central Perk. Pretty cool.
Okay, Joey and Chandler.
Awesome. There you go, guys. I hope you have enjoyed that tour over those studios. It was amazing. What an amazing experience. What do you guys thought?
It was so cool.
I mean, you guys, this whole thing was just a surprise for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what was your favorite part?
The Gilmore Girls. Just the
Being in front of inside those houses and
whole inside the
production and all
houses,
that.
yeah.
Carla, how about you?
I would say at the beginning when we went next to Annabelle and Jurassic Park.
Okay, that section where they're filming. Karen?
I think the whole thing was amazing, but actually being in the production, like the houses or the lots where they shot specific things, like the French fountain and stuff like that, that's just amazing to be in that spot.
Right, and it's incredible how they basically leave it how it is, and then they say that you could actually rent it, you know, in a production movie or company rents it out, and then they dress them up, film it, and then they just
Take it all off.
off.
And then leave the building, and then the next person that needs it, then they just come and redo the thing.
Yeah, and isn't that awesome how they're currently filming shows over there?
Yeah. I kind of wish we came on a day that we saw a lot of people, because since it is a holiday week, I guess there's a lot of people off, but they said during the week, Monday to Fridays, when there's a lot of movement going on. So
There you
if
go.
we come back, hopefully we come back again, I want to come during the week. And then not on holiday weekend.
There you go, cool case adventure hack right there for you guys. Come during the week because you may see live production. For me to see the Ellen Show production, being on stage and behind the scenes, amazing. Wow, what a great day for us. Anyway, sadly this adventure has ended. And with that said, we want to remind everybody to
Subscribe.
And smash that like button and turn that bell notification.
Bing, bing, bing. And feel free to comment down below or subscribe.
smile loud, be great.
Be cool.
And stay off. That's next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. See ya.
Bye.